Hello journalers! In this video, we're going to walk through planning the layout of your reading journal. This step is helpful because it gives you a chance to visualize the content of your journal and plan how much space you will need for each of your tracking charts. Before we begin, you will need the following materials: sticky notes to mark your pages, any size and color will do, a sharpened pencil. You can use a mechanical pencil or a wood pencil, a sturdy eraser in case you need to rewrite something on a sticky note, and finally, your dot grid journal. I'm using the Lexitorum 1917 journal. I'm also pretty sure I just said that wrong. But this journal is great because it opens flat, the pages lay flat, and the dots are pretty easy to see. All right, so now that we have all of our materials, let's get started with planning our layout. The first page in your journal will be the table of contents. This is where you will list the content of your reading journal and where it is located. Some journals already have a table of contents page or pages. If yours does, you can skip this step. If your journal does not have this, then you can write table of contents on a sticky note and stick it to the very first page. After your table of contents is the reference page. This is where you will add your book rating system and document measurements for book images and charts. Add a reference sticky note to this page. On the next page is your reading goals. These are the goals you wish to accomplish this year, such as reading a certain number of books, maybe buying less books and borrowing more, listening to more audiobooks, etc. Add a reading goal sticky note to this page. The next part of your journal will be where you track the number of books read that year. Depending on the number of books you like to read, you may need to reserve 1 to 2 pages for this tracker. Let's plan for 2 pages. In this section, you will create a tracker that documents information about each book you read. You can document the book title, the author, the number of pages. Depending on how many books you plan to read, you should plan for 2 to 3 pages for this section. On this next page, you will create a tracker that tallies the genres for each book you read. When you track the genres of the books you've read, you can see patterns like which genre you read most often and which ones you like to read more of. The last tracker we're going to plan for is the book ratings tracker. Here, you can document your thoughts about each book you read and rate them. You'll need space to add the picture of the book cover, the rating stars, and notes. So let's plan for 3 to 4 pages for this section. Well, that's the end of our planning. You'll notice that you still have plenty of blank pages in your journal. You can save those pages for another year of tracking your reading habits, or if you wish to track other reading habits, there's so many additional charts you can create once you've completed the basics. In the next video, we'll design our first chart. I'll see you then.